This video is going to feature a full-length match playing as the Doctor, with commentary mixed in at key moments. Discordance is one of my favorite perks on the Doctor. It synergizes shockingly well with his static field. I'll use the school's hallway as cover so when the survivors see me, they have less time to react. Okay, I made a mistake here. I could have cornered her if I had continued running right instead of left. It's important to keep in mind what side of the pallet the survivor will be on after they drop it. So here I see a survivor scream as well as some scratch marks that I could follow, but then discordance triggers, which tells me there's somewhere even more important that I should be. Before I start this chase, I'll kick this generator to get some aggression going early. Jeff, just because you can't see your problems doesn't mean your problems can't see you. Is there a survivor hiding around here, or is that hallucination left over from my encounter with Jeff? I'll head back to this generator since it's nearby, and I saw a notification go off earlier. If only you hadn't missed that skill check, Dwight. Now I have to tase you. Dwight tries to take advantage of how I missed my shock therapy earlier, but taking a hit becomes inevitable after I disable his ability to vault back through the window. So I made a mistake here. This generator didn't have much progress on it, so kicking it was kind of a waste of time. What I should have done was run straight towards the areas of the map where my hallucinations were appearing to keep up the pressure on the survivor team. The Doctor's restraint add-on takes the guesswork out of what generators to patrol thanks to the hallucinations that appear. I could have landed a hit on her here, but aimed my shock at the window instead of remembering that there's a pallet in the next room. I score a hit on Dwight here, but just barely. The delay on shock therapy makes quick reaction time and prediction even more important when playing the Doctor. A survivor is still in the room behind this wall. I'll stand here to shock both sides of the drop pallet, then run over to the side I think she's on and get a 50-50 chance of catching her out. Right idea, wrong side. Dwight, could you be any more obvious? My hallucination is staring right at you. Actually, I'll stay in treatment mode here, since he might have enough distance to make it back to the pallet. Disconnecting on the first down, Dwight. Oh hi, you don't seem disappointed at all. If I'd aimed just slightly more to the right, I would have got her here. Instead of following Kate's scratch marks, I decided to take a right because I remember Nia running towards a generator that was almost completed. I spot a spark fly from the generator that lets me know it hasn't been touched. So here I can approach from either the front or the back of the shack. I choose the back because it'll force the survivor to run towards the generator I saw earlier so I can disrupt multiple survivors at once. A fraction of a second later and I might have missed you, Jeff. Jeff is in a pretty bad situation here. I've got him cornered and he's on the wrong side of the pallet. As soon as I break it, I'll be able to cut him off no matter which direction he goes. I'll kick this generator first, then go pick up Jeff. Those overcharge skill checks are no joke, especially when the doctor is the one using the perk. Survivors tend to make silly mistakes like this when they hear the terror radius grow louder but don't know which way the killer is coming from. I break the chase with Nia because I spot Kate on her way to unhook that bearded ostrich I caught earlier. I choose not to chase Kate here, because hitting her would mean losing my save the best for last stacks. I switched to treatment mode early here to ensure my shock timing is spot on. I hope for your sake you're respecting my hallucinations, unlike your friend Dwight earlier. That 40% attack cooldown reduction is not to be trifled with. This was actually a mistake on Nia's part. That shock would have worn off before I'd have reached the pallet, but she kept running, so I punished her for her misjudgment. I'll slug her so I can find the last survivor without risking them escaping through the hatch. This was a mistake on Kate's part. She must have gotten nervous just like Nia did earlier and started running. it would have been harder to find her without those scratch marks. I guess she forgot about the door she just ran out of? Well, that went pretty well. Made some mistakes, but still got a 4K on the survivor team. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for future content.